Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to the Conservative Viewpoint, where the truth always matters. I'm your host, Charlie, the Country Conservative. I am your trusted source for hard-hitting conservative news. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Good evening, listeners. Today is September 23rd, 2024, and welcome to another episode of the Conservative Viewpoint. I'm your host, Charlie, the Country Conservative. On tonight's episode, we'll dive into the most critical event of November 2024, the U.S. presidential election. This election isn't just another date on the calendar. It's a pivotal moment that will reshape the future of our nation. As Americans, we stand at a crossroads. The decision to make in the voting booths will determine the direction of our country for the next 4 years and beyond. This election is more than just choosing a leader. It's about reaffirming our commitment to the principles that have made America great and freedom, individual responsibilities, and limited government. The stakes couldn't be higher. On one side, we have the vision of America that embraces traditional values, economic freedoms, and a strong national defense. On the other side, the Democrat side, a push towards increased government control, higher taxes, and policies that could undermine our constitutional rights. It's crucial that we, as informed citizens, understand the implications of our vote. We must scrutinize the candidates' platforms, their track records, and their vision for America's future. This election is our opportunity to voice our concerns about the border crisis, government overreach, and the preservation of our constitutional liberties. Remember, the power lies in our hands. Our vote is our voice. It's time to make it heard. Let's ensure that we elect the leaders who will uphold our values, will hold dear, and steer our nation into a prosperous and secure future. Stay tuned as we break down the key issues, analyze the candidates' positions, and discuss what this election means for you and your family. Together, let's make informed decisions and keep the spirit of America alive. Thank you for tuning in. This is the Conservative Viewpoint, and the show begins now. Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? We got Sean, John, Vic. We got a load of them. There's Lee. What's up, Lee? There's Joan. Hi, Joan. Keep on going down through. There's Gregory. William Lockett. What's going on, man? Well, we got a loaded show for you guys today. I don't know how I follow that one with the exciting videos that Vic and Gab put on. Nah, it was crazy. She really touched into the pedo Diddy thing down, didn't she? They really put a lot of there, and now it was a few things that definitely leave you wondering, wow. So we're not going to touch on that tonight. But we are going to touch on a lot of other things here because I've got a loaded show going on here. Well, I hope Pat shows up. But we got a loaded show here. I got tons of videos and everything going on, guys, because this is, I don't know, Democrats will stoop to nothing. They stoop to murder, assaults, rape, everything by letting these people cross over the border and to commit the travesties that they are committing. The Democrats will stoop to no kind of level to keep Trump out of office. And it's something that we can't let happen. We've got to stop this. We've got to fix it come November. And it's right around the corner. What are we talking? 43 days away? And we got a lot to do within these 43 days. I'm sick and tired of hearing the Democrats' lies constantly on TV ads and everything. They want to try to play attack ads, and the only ones that see those attack ads are the idiot liberals, and they believe everything that they read and see, except when it comes to the truth that we try to put out. We're just nothing but conspiracy theories, and they want to push their liberal agenda saying, well, prove it. Well, you're too damn lazy. We give you the proof, and you still call us liars. You still call us pedophile, or you call us racist, or something like that. They always want to do that instead of believing what we show them. We show the videos to show them proof, and it's all lies. This is what is at stake here, guys. Our freedoms are at stake. This country is at stake, because you're going to walk around here and you're going to see nothing but Chinamen or Russians running around this, controlling this country if we don't do something. Because this government and this Democrat Party, and like Vic said on her show, Mike Johnson is selling us out totally. He pussied out with this CR bill, and he's going to put it up for vote come Wednesday. And I think I got something on that tonight too. And sorry, ladies, for the language, but he did. He's been throwing us under the bus since he took the gavel. I thought the man would be different, but he's not. He's a snake in the grass. And as soon as we elect Trump into office, got to get rid of his ass. He bends over and takes one up the rear from the Democrats every time we took around. He said before he got this gavel, he's not going to sign any of those CRs. And what does he do? He's approved every one of them. They kept the SAFE Act out. Democrats told him that they would not vote for it. That should have been an immediate shut down the government. But no, what's he do? He goes, gives them a reach around and says, okay, we're going to take it. Let's vote on it. This is the worst Republican Party I've seen in so long. They are a do-nothing party, and something that we've got to stop no matter what. This is so pathetic. It's unreal. And right, Gregory, stay the course and vote early. If you got a chance to do it, vote early, guys, because I'm afraid that something is going to happen in November with some kind of attack on our infrastructure as far as the internet goes, a hack into our system. Something's going to happen. These Democrats have got plans. They've been planning this for years. They've been planning this since Trump came down that escalator, planning for this day and planning for every day that's come above. So, hi, Becky. How are you doing? Still got to get Becky to come over to Wimpkin. She'd be a great asset to our Wimpkin Warriors. But this is the kind of stuff that's going on, guys, and we're going to get into this now because we have to get Trump back into office, because right now he says he will not run again in 2028 if he loses in November. Take a look at this real quick if I get down to where I'm supposed to be at, and I believe I have a video on us, so take a listen.
New tonight, former President Trump says he will not run for president again if he loses the election in November.
If you're not successful this time, do you see yourself running again in 4 years?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I think that will be it. I don't see that at all. I think that hopefully we're going to be successful.
And this was in an interview recorded on Friday in Mar-a-Lago for the program Full Measure. In the interview, Trump also said he has not promised any prominent cabinet positions for his high-profile endorsers.
If he does not get back into office, hi, Rowdy. What's going on, Rowdy? Kurt, I see Kurt there. There's Tammy. Aaron, what's going on? Pat's in the house. Okay. There's Pat. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for stopping by and tuning in. I appreciate it. But if Trump does not get back into office, you can kiss our asses goodbye. You can kiss this country goodbye. There's no doubt about it. None in my mind whatsoever. The only economic plan that she has put out, the only plan that this twit has put out, is Biden's plan. The plans that are on her website are all Biden's too. That's just a copy and paste deal. And I'm tired of hearing the Democrats sitting there saying, oh, she's putting these plans out. No, she's not. Biden put the plans out. She just copied and pasted them. And that plan will crush the economy. It'll crush it so bad, there's going to be a depression like you've never seen it before. Period. No matter what you do, it's going to be bad. So that's why we keep pressing this issue about early voting, and thank you, Gregory, for that. Yes, paper ballots. If we could get it. Unfortunately, Sean, I live in a Democrat-run state, and it'll never happen. We used to do it back in the day, and we still got done the same day. The votes got counted, and I remember my mother and sister took the ballots to the election office, and we might not have got done until maybe midnight or after that. And they would take them down there and they would turn them into the election office. And things still got done that day. Results got out that day, or that night, or maybe early in the morning, depending on how big the election was. No problems like this back then. But now we have issues. Yeah, let me just see here. We got, hey, Chad, what's going on? If he don't get in, you better hold your guns tight and learn how to live off the land. Exactly right, Chad. You got no kidding there. That's for sure. And we here in Wimpkin, we guys are prepared. We prepare our people to take emergencies. And thank you, Chad, for that. You were exactly right. And let's see what else we got. Oh, God, did you guys hear about this? Multiple rally goers seated near Trump hit with searing pain. And it says, your symptoms look like you got sprayed with something, according to a doctor. Let me get back to my videos here. And let me get rid of this one. And let me listen to this. It's only 29 seconds long, but listen to this. This was in Arizona. Take a look.
Some mysterious injuries reported after a Donald Trump rally in Tucson. Multiple people who were at that rally last week, they've now reported severe eye pain since that event. News 4 Tucson spoke to 6 people, and they're the ones who sat right behind Donald Trump on stage. And all of them say they experienced eye irritation, and some even sought medical attention. So tonight on 12 News at 10, we're going to have more on this story. We speak to one of those supporters who said that she had to go to the emergency room because of this mysterious pain.
Now, they showed pictures of the woman, the first one that they're talking about, and she had the big glasses on, they probably dilated her eyes or something, or probably washed them out. But other people were complaining too. He said that one guy named Rodriguez ignored the burning, attributed it to bad allergies. Once she arrived home, it became clear that she needed medical intervention. She went to the emergency room where a medical professor had a shocking assessment. The staff from the emergency room and the physician's assistant asked, are you sure you didn't get sprayed with something? Your symptoms look like you got sprayed with something. They still don't know what it was, but to me, it sounds like a biological weapon. It could have been pepper spray, because pepper spray reacts like that. I know I was hit with it many a times at the prison. And hey, Jeff. And it burns after quite some time after a while. And if you rub your eyes, it makes it even worse. Oh, yeah, that pepper spray is no joke. And it's got like a glue in it, so it sticks to you. So you get it on you get it on your clothes, you pull your shirt off, it'll rub back on your face, and it's right at it again. The only way to stop it, of course, is flushing with water or just blinking the hell out of your eyes until it goes away. The words of history remains true. Let me see. Today, we must understand that we are not divided by 50% in the manner of one particular party or another. We have a divided between those who are Americans versus communists. Now is the time to decide if we remain what we are, or do we fall into a destruction of communist rules. Exactly right, Gregory. And that's what we are not going to let happen. We are not communists. We will not bail down. We will not bend over like these Republicans are doing right now in office. Hey, Gabs. Great show, guys, girls. Both of you guys, you had a great show tonight. But we are not going to bend over for these people. Could be something from China. Could be, Chad. Not sure what it is, and I don't know if we'll get the answers to it or not. But it sounds awful fishy, and it's all the ones right by Trump, they said, but not the other ones. Something's going on with this, so I'm hoping somebody finds out something. All right, now that people are wanting to talk about Trump is making a major shift in abortion stance, vows powerful exceptions for women. Now, I agree with the exceptions. Hi, Jerry. Most expensive vehicle to operate today. Exactly right. The grocery cart. But I agree with him on this, on exceptions for rape, incest, and medical issues. And I believe I got something on here. Let me make sure this is the right one before I do it. Yep. Let's listen to them about Trump believing in the exceptions also. Listen to this.
Like Ronald Reagan, I believe in the exceptions. I am a person that believes. And frankly, I think it's important to believe in the exceptions. Some people, you have to follow your heart. Some people don't believe in that. But I believe in the exceptions for rape, incest, and the life of the mother. I think it's very important. Some people don't. Follow your heart. But you have to get elected also.
Now, I agree with everything that he just said. And some people don't believe in it, but I believe it should happen, because how many would want to deal with a child? I couldn't do it, but a child born out of rape, I don't think I could do it, or especially out of incest. So, and you don't want to see a mother die because of the baby inside is drawing everything out of her and going to kill her. There's always another chance to have a baby if that's going to happen in your medical profession, in your medical opinions. So I do agree with that part. Yep, Chad agrees too. So this is stuff that we've got to watch. This is these people, of course, are going to want to make a big deal out of it. But it's not a big deal that Kamala Harris changes every stance that she's ever had for the past 20 years on saying she's going to take our guns. Oh, no, I'm not going to take your guns. Fracking. She wants to ban fracking. I think we've got some, maybe have something on that here in a little bit. And every damn thing she has switched on. And these people don't realize that she's just nothing but a liar. Let's keep going down here. And there should be exceptions, but here are 800,000 exceptions a month. Exactly. The only ones that should not get an exception is the lazy dumbasses that don't want to protect themselves during sex. So they would sit there going, oh, shoot, I'm pregnant. Let's go get it taken care of. Let's get it let's kill it because we were lazy and stupid. Nah. Make them pay for it. We've talked about this before. She lies about everything. Exactly. There's not a damn thing she doesn't lie about. Oh, I like that one. And these people just don't see it. Hollywood and the music industry is the Tower of Babylon. Burn that bitch down. Exactly. I don't give a shit about those Hollywood piss ants. They can't even make a movie anymore. They have to make repeats. They're repeating everything. I like Beetlejuice, but they're doing a remake of Beetlejuice. Now, what was on yesterday? Shoot. With Andy Griffith and when he was a cop. They remade that. They're remaking everything. Nobody could come up with their own damn ideas. So they're worthless. What pissed me off is the media letting her get away with it in such blatant bullshit. Exactly, Daniel. Nobody questions her on it. And that's what pisses me off. Peter Dawsey is in the right position in White House. I wish they would let us in as social media journalists or whatever you want to call it, or social media press. I wish they would let us into the White House. I'd get kicked out the first day because I wouldn't let up on them. And, of course, they don't allow you to do that because I went in to try to register for a White House press pass. They don't even recognize social media people as press or journalists or anything, which I'm not a journalist. I'm me. I'm a normal person that has questions. But when the hell are we allowed to go ask questions to a government that's supposed to work for us? Doesn't happen. Kamala's stance has always been on that of popularity. She's a Hollywood candidate made to take advantage of short-term moments and trends. You're right there, William. That's a fact. It's the rich bankers, too. Oh, most definitely. They control it all. The new Beetlejuice movie actually be good. At least it's not another Marvel leftist feeding trough of garbage. I heard that, William. I heard it's actually good. Yes, Gab, thank you. They made another Baywatch. And I saw a commercial today for something that looks like another Love Boat. You guys ever watch Love Boat if you're old enough to remember that? I saw that with, what's his face from Miami Vice back in the day, Miami Vice. Don, what's his face? And that, and they've remade so many of the old movies. Nobody could come up with any ideas of their own. It's really pathetic. APA Gomer Gay, Andy Griffith Show. When he was not that kind of cop, he was an investigator or something. Shit, Lee, I can't remember now. It's an old day movie, and they made it with Bates, Catherine Bates. And shit, I had it earlier. Now I lost it. I worry about the raping thing. They will claim rape on people when it has not happened. Some will go to jail and something that did not do. Exactly right. They can say what they want, and you don't even have to have proof. Look at that dumb bitch that did Trump like that. She doesn't know when it happened, where it happened, nothing. Has no evidence at all. And the stupid liberal idiot jury found him guilty of sexual assault for nothing, for no proof. Tell me that's not rigged. There's no way that they would let me in. Plus, Gateway Pundit has been known to follow me and steal my stories without giving me credit. Now, I can believe that one too, Vic. But that's something that we should be allowed in there. We should be allowed to ask questions because they work for us. And that lying piece of shit garbage KJP, she is the most worthless thing in the world. Oh, it's so pathetic. It's unreal. First guy, how you like my new sign? It just came today. So I threw it up here. It's going to actually be up here where this TV's at. I'm going to wipe it out and put it up here. But I put it up here so you guys can see it. I just got it today. I'm so happy with it. It looks great. I like it. Let me know what you guys think in chat. Matlock, that is it, Vix. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He lived in Kitty Hawk. Thank you. That is it. Matlock and Catherine Bates is it. I don't think. See, this is the kind of stuff that the Hollywood piss ants need to come up with their own stuff and new stuff. I'm so sick of them. It's unreal. All right, let me get on to here. All right, we got Matt Gaetz. He delivers a memorable response after an obese mental man dressed or in a dress tries rushing the stage during his speech in Texas. Take a look at this. You got to see this. This is what Biden and Harris have brought out since they've been in office, since they took over, they got installed. Take a look.
Dude, this is a very strange individual doing this. Oh my God. What is happening?
Come on, y'all.
Yes, that's
Oh, for real? I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
Real.
Is that Liz Cheney?
Now, you see that? This is what is wrong with this country. The Biden regime and Harris regime, this is what they bring out. This is the mental problem that they have brought out. And that is what's going on with all the assassinations attempt on Trump. Let me get back up here. I must have been screwing around with this one. But I don't know if I got that or not. Talking about that, but we'll go on with this and we'll talk about that later. But yes, that is it. Thank you guys. I just got that today. I was so happy with that. It's unreal. But I'm going to change that around for tomorrow night's show. So I got to take that TV out of here. So I've got too many monitors going on anyway. So now I can wipe out one of my laptops I don't have to use anymore. All right, we got Ohio governor, piece of shit that he is, Rhino, left everyone stunned when he debunked this massive Democrat propaganda narrative about Donald Trump and Springfield, Ohio. Oh, yeah. Let me get rid of this video here. And we're going to get into this and listen to him.
At least 33 separate bomb threats, each one of which has been responded to, and each one of whom has been found as a hoax. So 33 threats, 33 hoax. I want to make that very, very clear. None of these had any validity at all. We know that people are very, very concerned, and we have taken some actions, and in a moment I'll let Andy Wilson go into more detail. But we've moved resources into Springfield. So I want to say to the parents in Springfield, these hoaxes, these threats have all been hoaxes. None of them have panned out. We have people, unfortunately, overseas who are taking these actions. Some of them are coming from one particular country. We think that this is, one more opportunity to mess with the United States, and they're continuing to do that. So we cannot let the bad guys win. Our schools must remain open.
Now he's talking about the Haitians, if you were wondering, which I know you guys weren't. But this is what he had to admit to this, that they were the problem. It's a matter of the protection of the human life. The individuals involved in the irrelevant must be not ignored as scanty of the purpose of why the life is within the womb, for the Creator intended to be a life within, regardless of within the approval of another man's understanding. Exactly. Jerry says in Nebraska does not change the laws to make New England a winner or any a winner. Take all state for electoral college votes, and the election is decided by the decision. I will make it my personal mission to unseat State Senator Mike McDonnell and any GOP representative who mislead. I will recruit every influential person I know to do the same thing. I am tired of the weakness from our elected representatives. Changing to winner takes all just brings Nebraska to alignment within nearly every other state. And that's all it is about. Everything that they do is about the power and the money, and it's control. That's all it is. Great Trump rally just wrapped up from Indiana, PA, and we will make America great again. I hope so, MAGA. But first thing I got to do, and I got to set this up, according to Springfield, Ohio, and everybody keeps saying it's not happening, right? Well, I'm going to do a screen share here real quick of showing it happening again, because they're going to arrest a woman with blood on her. Take a look.
Stand up.
He said she killed two kids.
Stand up. Put your hands behind your back. Someone got rubber gloves. She's covered in blood. All right, you got gloves. You got rubber gloves. So you have a right to remain silent on anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney if you can't afford one, won't be appointed to you at state's expense. You have a right to have that attorney present during any questioning. You have a right to stop answering any questions once they begin. Do you understand your rights? Do you understand? Smile for me. Smile. Go like this. Did you eat that cat? Did you eat it? No, why'd you kill it? Get in there. It's ridiculous.
She gave her kids to somebody, you know what I mean, to try to get herself right mentally.
So she doesn't have her kids because she was telling people she killed them.
No, she never killed her kids. Her kids were with a family member. She sent them to somebody to try to get herself together.
Mm-hmm.
That person she sent them with was fucking beat her.
Mm-hmm.
Went somewhere else.
Okay.
So,
I don't know yet. Judy said they wouldn't. They'll hold the cat as evidence. She destroyed that cat. This is fucked. I told him I don't like him anymore. As long as she had cat hair on her mouth. As long as I've been a policeman, I've never had a call where someone's eating a cat.
I hope this does not set the mood for Friday night.
But oh no, it's not going on, right? This is all fake news. You can't believe your lying eyes, right? Oh yeah, right, John. You got it too. Thanks, Chad. Play the video I sent you. It tells the reason he said what he did about the cats and dogs. Oh yeah, Chad. I forgot. Can't get that right now. Damn. Let me see here. Oh, wrong one. Oh. But anyways, I can't find it right now. But anyways, it's not happening. But that's what they want to keep saying. All the Democrats keep saying the same damn thing, and it pisses me off because we know it's happening, and they want to sit there and call us all liars and stuff, and say it's not happening when we know it is. I understand your thoughts upon what you're saying, William. Nevertheless, okay, we'll go down here. The Covington trans shooter who targeted Christian children, the FBI and the DOJ locked the manifesto up like it's Fort Knox. But the guy who tries to assassinate Trump, they released his manifesto a week later with a dog whistle in it. Exactly right. And Vic showed this on her show. And I know I put it in here somewhere, but since he brought it up, why did they show the letter? Because we know, because of the reward of the $150,000 for somebody to finish it. They did this because they want Trump dead. Plain and simple. There's no way around it. They want him dead, so they wanted to get their mental midgets out there to try to kill Trump. Because now they're all going to sit there and say, well, $150,000, we're going to go do this. But guess what? They're not going to give them any money. And these idiots don't understand that. They're going to go and they're going to try to do something to Trump. And then if somebody actually succeeds, now who are they going to go to when you go say, okay, I'm the one that killed him. Where's my money? They're going to lock his ass up and say, we caught the killer. They're stupid if they're going to do it, but the Democrats did this on purpose. Plain and simple. No doubt about it. And people don't understand that. You're freaking idiots, no matter what. All right, guys, it's time to take a little break from the madness. And here's our lefties losing it.
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States. President Obama is the Mr. Trump, for the moment, steps away from the
Turn the page. Turn the page.
Does she realize they're in power? Does she realize it's the Biden-Harris administration there right now? She's terrifying, that one. That's the crazy wife of Tim Walz, Gwen Walz. Kamala Harris's running mate, Tim Walz, who today was telling Americans that they cannot have 4 more years of this craziness.
We can't afford 4 more years of this.
Oh, he's right. No one could afford 4 more years of the Democrats. I guess he's campaigning for Donald Trump now.
Speaking of mental illness, there's 2 of the craziest people out there. And what do you think they're going to pull around? Exactly what Joe Biden and Kamala Harris has. The nutcases. Instead of getting these people mental help, they're actually trying to get them to do stuff for them. And then they can say, well, they did it on their own. They got a mental problem. Well, this is who the Democrat Party relates to, mental illness peoples. So that is our lefties losing it for the day. I love those guys from down under. That Sky News is awesome. All right, guys, we're back on to Johnson. And he is a Johnson, that's for sure. But we talked about that earlier, where he unveils a new plan to avoid the government shutdown amid tensions in the GOP. Scraps Trump's back election measure. This was what it was all about. This election is nothing more than a fraud. This is nothing more than the Democrats rigging another election. If people can't see that, you're pathetic. And this is what we've got to stop. And this is what's happening here. 150,000 ain't shit. You right there. It is not shit. And they're not going to see that money anyway. The kid offered it. And if the FBI and them, they're never going to honor it, but they might say they will. And then when somebody calls them on a tip line and say, I got it, and they're going to arrest their dumbasses. They want him dead so they can expand their power. Oh, yeah. That's an understatement. And I have something about that somewhere here, but this is so much. This election is nothing but the Democrats for power, control. And this is why I say they stoop to anything, any level below the dog shit on my shoe. That is a Democrat. Just wiping it off, trying to get it off. And Democrats are still there all the time. You can't get the dog shit off. You can't get a Democrat off. They just stick to you like this, and they will do anything. Just like the bribery that's going on. These people are coming out multimillionaires, and MAGA. And they figured they would insult Trump. Every time they turn around, they want to throw an insult out. And this is what these people believe, that Trump is a bad guy. These people, and I watched some news this morning. I can't tell who it was, but Fox News played something from, I think it was CNN or somebody. They had a guest on and kept saying, you got two choices. You got Kamala Harris or you got Trump. Now, sure the hell I ain't going to vote for Trump, but they never say why. I want to know what Trump did so bad for these people to hate him. He made everything better in this country. He got rid of wars. There was no fighting. There's small skirmishes, which will never stop in the Middle East. They've been at the 100-year war, and it'll never stop. They have skirmishes. There was no wars out until Democrats took over. And Biden just instigated for Russia to attack Ukraine for a reason. He needed a money laundering operation, and he got it. And they still continue to do it. Don't kick your poop down the aisle. Oh, yeah. That was disgusting. Oh, my God. That was hilarious. You guys didn't miss it. Go check out Rebel Chicks with a Cause. She got some hilarious ones on there. Some woman took a dump in a grocery store, and she booted that sumbitch right underneath the fruit counter. Oh, yeah. You got to look at that. That was freaking hilarious. They'll try to assassinate him in the next 4 years. Oh, yeah. It won't stop, Lee. You're right. It will not stop. They are going to continue this run until they can get him out, no matter what. And you are absolutely right. Oh, yeah. And that is Philadelphia, I think, Jerry. Yeah, this was out of Philadelphia here. I'll show you what Jerry just sent up here. Why the hell is this up here? Get rid of that. Let me show you this real quick. Yep. Yeah, let me get over here. Find where I'm at here. There it is. Share screen. Okay, here we go. This one with sound. Here we go. Okay, take a look at this. Did you guys get to see that? Let me know if that played or not. Let me know if that played, because I'm not sure if it played or not. It looks like it played. But this is what's coming to the streets near you if you guys don't, if people don't wake up. Those idiot liberals don't wake up. Not you guys. I know you guys are awake. Yeah, it played. I see it playing on Rumble. But this is what's coming if we don't wake up and do something. It's unreal, the stuff that is going on. Thank you, Jerry, for that one. But there's so much going on in this country, and it's because of these Democrats, and they do nothing but sit there and instigate violence. They allow pedophilia. Look at P. Diddy. I'm still telling you, he's on suicide watch. And Vic showed a lot of stuff that is very questioning. It makes your mind go like this. And who all is involved in this? All the pedophile, sick son of a bitches from Hollywood. And you've seen them all. You saw all the kids and stuff. And this is shit that's going on every day. It's nasty. I'll tell you what, nasty. The useful idiots, the everyday Democrats, have no clue that if America fails and it is conquered by our enemies, they will kill you off too if you're an American. Oh, yeah, you're right, MAGA. The CCP soldiers or an Islamic terrorist won't care that you're a Democrat. They will see you as an American and kill you. Exactly right. All right, thanks, Mark. Hi, Mark. I didn't see you there. All right, Jerry, thank you. Because I told you guys about the Muslim in my prison that told me he would kill me just because I'm a white man. Oh, yeah, right to my face. He didn't smirk, didn't smile like he was joking or anything. He was serious as a heart attack. The man don't care. The cop car being circled by thugs. And Pat, I would have ran him over. I don't care. You get in front of my vehicle, you touch my vehicle, I'm going to run your ass over. Nobody going to touch my vehicle. Diddy ain't going to Epstein himself, but ain't going to talk either. I don't know, William. It looks a little suspicious to me. But let's see what happens when the court hearing happens. Something, they're going to hide stuff. They will. Diddy won't make to the trial. I have $100 on it. Any takers? Not me. This is the stuff that's going on, and this stuff's got to stop. I'm telling you. All right. We're going to kick over. I'm going to jump over this lobbyist bullshit. The lobbyists exploit massive loopholes to wine and dine lawmakers. This is stuff that's got to stop. These government employees are coming out millionaires, and that's got to stop. This shit that they're making any more money than what they're being paid by the taxpayers has to stop, and this is what we have to do. All right, let me see. Where am I at here? I don't know what the hell this one was. I name them, and then I forget. Oh, that was the one about the Catwoman. We already did that one, so delete that one. That's the spending deal was idiots. This was 1 minute from meaning definition. I don't even know what the hell I called that one. And I know I put stuff in here. That's the lobbying bullshit. They were just explaining what a lobbying is, and we all know what lobbying is. It's a legal way of saying bribery, period. And they take it full advantage of it. But we're going to get into this one. New Tennessee law requires voter verifiable paper audit trail to improve election integrity. Take a look at this real quick about this.
State law that went into effect this year is going to put election integrity under the microscope in Tennessee. It requires every county election commission to produce a voter verifiable paper audit trail after the election. State Capitol reporter Tori Gessner walks us through how it works and other election integrity measures Tennessee takes to ensure that your vote counts the way you marked it.
Stick the paper in.
These options won't be on the real ballot.
So your favorite dog breed.
But Jeff Roberts, the administrator of elections in Davidson County, is showing how it works, preparing for the real decisions on November 5th.
Just getting all of the supplies, the pins, the I voted stickers, all of that
is a pretty big job logistically to get it together.
And starting this year, there's an extra step every Tennessee county will have to take once the polls close.
Voter integrity in many states across America has been in question. In Tennessee, we've done a very good job here, but we could always do better.
A state law that went into effect this year requires all county election commissions to produce a voter verifiable paper audit trail after each election. The 61 counties that didn't have the machines to do this got upgraded ones.
Our election commissioners will actually draw out of a hat the scanners that we will audit.
Election commissions across Tennessee will take the paper ballot copies you filled out and run them through a different scanner to make sure they get the same vote tallied.
The voters need to feel confident when they leave the polling place that their vote counted exactly the way they wanted it to be counted.
Tennessee has.
That's exactly what should happen. At least we have some states that are actually standing up for election integrity. But the Democrats don't, though. Democrats, every time you put an election integrity bill in, they vote against it. What's that tell you? They want to cheat no matter what. All right, guys, oh, no, we're going to get into some of this. Jerry said Bill Gates suggests regulations on anti-vax speech. How do you balance free speech versus crazy stuff? That got people not to take the vaccines, for example. Here's a 2-minute compilation. I don't have that one, and we're not going to watch that one. So, okay. If I was that cop, John says, I would put my car in reverse and turn the wheel in one of those directions, just nail it, reverse donut, smash it, run them over. They are in the streets. It's illegal to be in the streets. You're in the streets, you're roadkill, no matter what. Let's see, make sure I don't want to miss anything. The feds are using Diddy to put pressure on people on the client list to blackmail them so that we can control them. Oh, yeah, so they can control them. That's how the feds government works. Obviously, they did it to everybody, MAGA, that was on Epstein Island, because we haven't heard a soul about that and haven't even seen a list yet, because we know for a fact, guaranteed, probably at least 60, 50, 60% of those politicians are on that list. They believe the earth is overpopulated. You believe their vaccine isn't meant to save you. Exactly right. We all know that from day one. We knew that was population control. China did it for how long? I think what it was that they weren't allowed to have a girl. Only if you were uppity up and you had money in China, you were allowed to have a girl. If you had a girl, they killed them. If you had a boy, that was fine because they were part of their military. They did population control forever. By the feds locking up Diddy, they can see the same will happen to you if you don't do what they want. The federal slime balls use another slime ball to manipulate people. Oh, yeah. They will count Democrats' votes twice. The Republican ballot will be counted once, if it's counted at all, Pat. Points to ponder. Exactly. The feds are using the list to blackmail people. Most definitely, MAGA. That's why I did this election today. That's why it was all about the election. Danny boy, what's going on, man? Dean, it really doesn't matter who the Democrats run. A woman who is involved with voter integrity in Arizona showed how the system is rigged and the individuals who actually tally the votes decide the election. Most definitely. They've done it before. They'll do it again. And this time it's going to be something better that we're not seeing. So, but now that half the U.S. states are seeking to censor the AI. 90-minute video on Rumble shows exactly how they get away with it. I'm going to have to look that up, Dean. They want to censor AI before the elections and it could be dangerous. And you know what? Elon Musk has said this from day one, and he does AI stuff. And he's already said that it's going to be a problem. It's going to be the death to America if AI is not reined in. And he said that for a long time. These people have to wake up and see that. Gregory says the best integrity is by paper ballot verification between the ballot counter and the two political parties. Eliminate any and all electronic machines, period. End of story. Exactly. I do not understand what the infatuation of using electronics, no matter how many safe measures are incorporated, there would be a risk of cheating. Most definitely, Gregory. And they just all thought, oh, it'll be faster, it'll be easier, until people started losing that didn't want to lose, so now they're going to rig it. Kurt says U.S. Marshals should stick to their oaths. Nobody sticks to their oath anymore, Kurt. Every one of the government people have broke their oaths and nothing happens. Just think of the control that they will have over the Bidens. The feds covered up the laptop, but you know they didn't do that for free. Not only that, MAGA, all the money the Bidens have been taking from our enemies and other countries for all these years. They've been living high off the hog from our enemies. They covered that up too, MAGA. You got right on the money right there. They may have been using people on their client list to pay for and set up the assassination of Trump. Oh, yeah, and probably feeding Biden's pockets while they were at it. I'd like to know how they can afford to live now. After they get out of office, they won't be able to afford it because nobody will give a shit about them anymore. All right, let's keep going. What time is it? Oh, shit. Let me get it through here real quick and see what I want to. We got non-citizens added to state voter rolls through the DMV. Pennsylvania's one of them. And it's going on and on and on to different places like Pennsylvania we know of, and I just said that. California. Where the hell did I miss it? Arizona. Texas, Ohio, Illinois. All of them but one, well, two, are Republican states. But Greg Abbott announced that they knocked off a million illegal voters on their roll. Everybody should wipe out the election roll and start over again. Period. If you're not a citizen, you do not do it. Period. You can't sign up. That is the problem with this country. And the Democrats are signing up all these illegals to gain votes. That's what it's all about, guys. It's all about the votes. It's all about power. It's all about control. No matter what we do or say, that's exactly what it's about. The original signature, whenever one registers to vote, must match the current ballot signature or the ballot should be disqualified. Absolutely right. But of course, in Pennsylvania, they changed all that and they allowed no dates on your ballots. They let ballots come in a week later. They used those on their own. Wolf did that without approval, and they still allowed them. The Democrat-run liberal-ass judges allowed this stuff, and it's pathetic. 158 Democrats voted against the bill to deport illegal immigrants who commit sex crimes. We all heard about this, but doesn't it say that nobody wakes up when this shit kind of stuff happens and see what the Democrats are all about? I'm not joking when I say they're the party of pedophilia, of violence, of lawlessness, everything. This is what the Democrats are. You can see it out in plain sight. When you do not sign a bill to deport these pedophile pieces of shit, when they rape women or boys, girls, whatever they rape, and you want to keep them in our country, then you put them back out. They come back again because of the Biden administration. This is so pathetic. It's unreal. And I'm not talking about Harris again and fracking and shit because she's pathetic pieces of work anyways. What else we got? Who cares a shit about Chuck Schumer? We'll go through that. National Security Chief on a letter backing Kamala Harris includes people who signed that 51 officials, national security officials, who signed that letter stating that the Hunter laptop was fake information and the Russian collusion stuff was real. Oh, yeah. You want to be backed with somebody like that? Oh, that's just so. The IRS is backing her. Well, go figure that. They're going to back her after Biden hired, 87,000 IRS armed agents now to go to your house, not to their houses, but to your houses and try to take money from you. Oh, yeah. This is the kind of stuff that we're putting up with every freaking day. It's unbelievable, guys. But all right. Oh, let's see what I missed down here before we get anywhere. So much going on, so much to do. It's unbelievable. We had polls that said that the internet was down for the people to come back later. Oh, I heard that too, Pat. Something's going to happen, guys. More than one thing's going to happen in an October surprise that everybody keeps talking about. And we've got to stop it no matter what happens. This is why we are on here. That's why we do these shows. We've got to wake people up. Nobody wants to wake up. No, we ended that Friday, Dean. We ended that with a winner, too. Believe it or not, we got a winner on our disaster factor. Don't get dead tip of the day. Tina was our winner. Congratulations, Tina. And it was great participation. You guys got to participate. Next time we'll start that up again here probably next week. We'll see what's going on. We'll see what's happening. I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight, though. We made various calls to the election board. Wolf and the state reps. Nothing was done. Exactly, Pat. It never gets done. The election's going to be rigged this year, too, guys. We got to make it, what we say, too big to rig. Everything the Democrats are in has Satan's fingers printed all over it. Oh, most definitely. Multiple lawsuits have been on behalf of the people of Pennsylvania through the RNC has filed lawsuits to renounce the attempts of subversion to not only proof of validation of the voting roll that had been granted approval, and now the appellate court, a huge win for the protection of the vote. Well, Gregory, I didn't hear about that, but they have in Harrisburg, they were signing up illegals at the DMV, but wouldn't let, we showed that on the video, and wouldn't let guys sign up Republicans to vote and tell them they had to leave the premises on a state property. That's public property. You can't make them leave. I'd say if they're illegal, commit these crimes and do nothing, then those politicians should go do the time for those illegals' place. Exactly right, Cecil. I agree with that. Nobody comes to my house to collect shit. Promise you that. The cars might be backed up in out front, but nobody knocks. Oh, you got that right. But all right, guys, thank you for tuning in tonight. Appreciate it. We had a great discussion in chat. Time goes way too fast with this, you guys. You guys make the show awesome. If it wasn't for you guys, I couldn't do this show. So thank you very much. That's why I love you guys. So in the meantime, guys, I'll leave you with this. As we wrap up tonight's episode, let's take a moment to reflect on the gravity of the choices before us. This November, we have the power to shape the destiny of our nation. It's a responsibility that we must not take lightly. We've discussed the critical issues at stake, the preservation of our constitutional rights, the need for a secure border, and the importance of limiting government overreach. These are not just talking points. They are the bedrock of our freedom and prosperity. As you go about your night, remember that your voice matters. Your vote is a testament to the commitment to the values that have made America the beacon of liberty and hope. It's a declaration that you stand for a future where individual responsibility, economic freedom, and national security are paramount. So as we sign off tonight, I urge you to stay informed, stay engaged, and most importantly, stay true to the principles that define us as a nation. Together, we can ensure that the America we love remains strong and free for generations to come. Thank you for joining me tonight, guys. Until tomorrow night, stay vigilant, stay patriotic, and keep the American spirit alive. Good night, everyone, and hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow night. And thank you again for joining me. You guys are awesome. See you tomorrow night, everyone. Have a good night. Don't watch the whole. We're good. What do I see? Oh, thanks, Dean. But see you tomorrow night if you guys can make it. See you, Chad, Becky, everybody from Facebook. Night, everyone.